good evening. I am Willow Ambassador Jim Rosenthal. In my career, I've travelled the world covering World Cups in football and in rugby union, been all over the place watching Formula One racing, ringside for world title fights in Las Vegas, all in preparation for my duck racing debut. Welcome to the eagerly anticipated virtual Willow Duck Race 2021. There's been a real buzz around the training pool throughout the day, and now the real thing looms. Let's just give you an indication of what's in store. Coming up first, the Willow Lap of Honour. Here we're going to recognise the incredible contribution of some of our very special fundraisers. Then we have 4 heats around the Pair of Ducks course, challenging a couple of tricky hazards as well. Then we have our corporate heat, and competing in the final, the first 3 ducks who've made it across the line from all the previous races. Who's going to be the 2021 Willow Virtual Duck Race champion? Let's meet some of the ducks and our aspiring champions. It really is a huge entry. All the ducks here colour-coded. In the first heat, 31 go. They include Rollo in pink, Dutchie wearing winter orange, Quacker Jack in purple with a crown. Eton Mess, also in purple, is well thought of. Foxy wears the green fez. In the second heat, Little Willow and Big Willow belong to Megs and Bob Wilson. Ducky Doodoo is in purple with a fez. Super Cali, well, I won't bother with the rest, is the Jester in orange. Daffy is in purple with a sombrero. Seductive in red boasts a mohawk. Sophie in white has a foam dome. Sparkle in pink prefers a top hat. In Heat 3, watch out for the red football that is Dicky Duck. Teddy's under a blue sombrero. Toffee is the blue football. Daniel wears green with bunny ears. Team Hemel in sky blue has a mohawk. Fire Quacker in black horns, and Quacky Chan arrives as a Viking in purple. In the last heat, that's Heat 4, Ayup is a traffic cone in pink. James Pond in red goes for an 007 bowler. Hulk is the Viking in green. Bruce, a blue cowboy. Twinkle in purple has a sombrero. Lightning McQueen is the traffic cone in blue. She-Ra wears grey, topped off with bunny ears. Well, now it's time for the pre-event quacking to stop. It's our first action, and our first racers are ready to go. We start tonight with the Lap of Honour. 15 ducks to go. This for special fundraisers. You're all superstars in the Willow cause. Just mentioned 1 or 2 before the start. Jan O'Brien, long-term Willow champion, has raised £1,000 for the duck race alone. Watch out for her sky blue duck. 6-year-old Zach organised a 24-hour garden tentathon, raising over £800. His duck has a football helmet. Well done, Zach. And Riley shaved his head in support of his dad on his 12th birthday. Off they go, and in fact it is Riley who's showing out first. Watch that rock, Riley! Straight into the rock. Head into it, but still bounces off it and still has the lead, has Riley. Chris in the blue horns is very well prominent there. Ed in the top hat as well, right up front. Looks like Ed has the lead at the moment. Not exactly taking a central course here, bouncing off the side of it and steaming through. In the blue comes Chris. Chris in the blue looks to have taken the lead here as we cut back down the course. Ed is well there, and these ducks are finding this course very, very tricky. They're bouncing from side to side. Bake Sailors now takes it up. Bake Sailors in the front with a little bit of distance between him, Lindsay, and Gemma. Bake Sailors and Gemma clash and collide. Still Bake Sailors with the lead. These 3 look well clear of the rest. Bake Sailors, Lindsay and Gemma. Here come the following pack, but they'll do very well to make up the ground. A bit of a tighten twist under that bridge they go. Gemma going from side to side, but still very well placed in that top 3 as Gemma has the course to herself at the moment. Here comes Ed as well, Lindsay veering around. It is Bake Sailors who's going to take it though, who's going to take our first race of the night. Not exactly taking the direct way through. Bake Sailors finishes first, Lindsay in second place, and Gemma comes in third. There are our top 3 for the Lap of Honour. Cutting back down the field, Richard is well there, Jan too,
Carolyn coming through at the end. It's been a tough opening race for quite a few of these. Richard safely through. Here comes Carolyn, Ed, Jan, Spod, Chris, Rebecca. They're all finishing. The Heart supporters a bit far down the field. Julia is there too. And we will confirm the exact results of our opening race of the night on this special duck racing night. The Heart supporters are really taking things very leisurely indeed, as indeed Rebecca is as well. And here come the Heart supporters. Finally over the line come those Heart supporters. Confirmation then. Bake Sailors first, Lindsay second, Gemma third, Richard fourth, Carolyn in fifth place, Rebecca still out on the course. Come on, Rebecca, here we go. Splashdown for Rebecca. And there they gather and they'll chat about the race. Bake Sailors, Lindsay, Gemma, Richard, Carolyn, Ed, Chris and Jan. Riley, Zach, Spod, Julia, Samantha, the Heart supporters, and finally Rebecca.
Well, Rebecca made it in the end, but won't be involved in the final. The first three, though, do go through. Let's just take a pause in the action and thank you all for supporting Willow in this very special event. Willow has provided over 17,000 special days since it was formed 21 years ago. In case you don't know, the charity is aimed at seriously ill young adults between the ages of 17 and 40. If you are in a position to donate, please go to the foundation website. But let's hear a little bit more about the charity now, shall we? From Bob and Meg Wilson, who got the whole thing started 21 years ago. Thanks for your support. I know you'll keep on supporting Willow throughout these very challenging times. Okay, back to the action. I'll try and make sure that every single duck gets a mention. Let's get on with the opening heat.
It's the first heat of the night. 31 go. Benji, Eton Mess, Donald Duck Senior, Luck of the Irish, Foxy, Daffy, Quack Efron, Puddles, Rolo, Jody, Paddington, Liliana, Duchess, Mr. Weller, Malcolm, Olaf, Loverduck, Princess Quakers, Quacksworth, Marquis, Quacker, Von, Splash, Waddles, Twiglip, Dale, Quackers, à l'Orange, Palcom, Jesus, Dutchy, Fortnite Ace, Frank and Quacker Jack, and they are off. A congested field, and it's a very tough course as well. There are rocks on there, it's U-shaped, there's all sorts of hazards, one or two tight barriers too, and pretty congested at the moment at the start, as you might expect. Keep an eye open for your particular favourite. Puddles is well placed there at the moment. Luck of the Irish going well. Duffy going in particular good shape. Dale in the blue fez there, caught side of him. Ophelia with a whirly bird above her head going well too. Very congested. We'll see if we can pick out who is setting the pace. Duchess is well there. And looking at it, I think Benji setting the pace at the moment. There's Benji just disappearing on that far bend up there. Marquis Quacker coming a cropper. Benji bouncing around a bit, but with a little bit of space. And Eton Mess right up at the sharp end as well, with Donald Duck Senior too. And just one or two making their own pace, including Quacker Jack, and we'll see the ducks when they appear from behind the hills there. I warned you about, didn't I? Warned you about all those hazards, and I think we're coming towards the end of the race here. I think we're coming to, there, just over there, oh, she goes, Benji just got it there. I hope you caught sight of her as I did. Eton Mess looks good for second place. Eton Mess, yup, that is second place for Eton Mess, and Donald Duck Senior, they are the top three. And let's go down the field and have a look at the rest of them as they finish. Marcus Quacker von Splash in there, Fortnite Ace, Paddington, all going down over that jump that signifies the end of our opening heat. Paddington, well there, Mr. Weller, Luther, Quackerjack, Olaf, and Princess Quakers, Waddles coming in. They're all going to finish, you know. I don't think any have been trapped on the hazards as we look back down the course and just check. Oh, Quackerjack, in your own time, Quackerjack. And we wait and see if they're going to splash over there. Here comes Quackers going through, and a quick flash of the results will give you a more detailed look at that at the end of the heat. And one or two are still trying to finish by the look of things. Orange is in there, and well, one or two going over the line. They might have gone all over already, I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter at the moment. Keep an eye open for your particular favourite. If it's Palcom, if it's Jesus, if it's Dutchy, they are all done. Their race is done. And again, we're just looking for one or two to appear. Oh, it's what Paddle O'Connor is. Looks as though marooned. Marooned is the only word for it. There's three of them all together there, all stuck. How are they going to get out of that? Your guess is as good as mine, really. Dutchy coming over to finish. Surely they must be over the line by now, aren't they? What about Frank? Very steady race for Frank. And oh, whoops, marooned, stuck. That's a stuck duck. Cheese or crackers, stuck, completely stuck. And we'll have to go back and see how that particular duck extricates herself. There's three of them stuck there. All 1, 2, 3. I don't know what, there must be a technical term for that. It defeats me at the moment, right before the finish. Just when you thought it was okay, and stuck in that bit of gating there, Cheese and Quackers. Well, all drama. This is astonishing, this particular race. But anyway, take a breath. Here are the results. Ben, and you just have a quick look through as we flip through the results from number 1 to number 31. And that is our opening heat done. Baby Duck, the winner, owned by Shannon Webster, Purple and Amy Eaton, and Donald Duck Senior, owned by Wendy McTavish. Benji, Eton Mess, Donald Duck Senior, and Quackerjack last of the 31. Quackerjack, what happened there? Miles behind our first winner, Sharon Webster's Benji, and we'll see that distinctive sky blue baby duck once again in the final. On we go then with the second heat. 35 go. Ducky Doodoo, Sophie, Little Willow, Supercalifragilistic, you know the rest, Seductive, Delia, Quack, Puddle, Quackers, Owl, Duck, Squeak, Sparkle, Duck and Wonderland, Buddy, Hilarious, Dakula, and Dizzy Wizzy, Rhiannon Red, Liz the Barduck, Sparky, Morag, Team Jones, Poppy, Jolene, Quackerjack, Grandy, Douglas, Daffy, Lisa, Big Willow, Hawkeye, Tweety Pie, Huey, and Dimples. There you go. You all have had a mention in Heat 2. And it's all going to be very congested at the start. The course a really tricky one. Once again, lots of curves, lots of boulders in there, one or two little narrow avenues for them to go through. It's Quackers up front at the moment. Quackers setting the pace with those bunny ears, distinctive bunny ears. Morag is in second place. Going very well indeed is Morag in second place at the moment. Quack is in there too. A nasty collision for Quack though. Really crashed into that particular obstacle. And looking down the field, it's hard to see who is actually setting the pace at the moment. Sparky is in there. There we go. It's Sophie going through at the moment. Sophie looking very well indeed and leading the field. That foam dome, the white of Sophie. Supercalifragilistic, yep, you know that. Right up front. The Jester there, Supercalifragilistic. Dimples is there too. Quackerjack, Lisa, Teen Jones, Hawkeye, Big Willow. Don't discount Big Willow ever in this second heat. Grandy is up there. Buddy making good pace. Buddy's barging one or two out of the way. Little Willow's in there too. Little Willow right up there with Sophie. Sophie and Little Willow in good tandem at the moment. Coming towards the end, I would imagine now. Sophie veering all over the shop. Here's the finishing line. Here is the finishing line. And we have our winner over the line. Ducky-Doo over the line. Sophie over the line as well. And Little Willow is going to get third place, I believe. There's Little Willow going over in third place in the second heat. And one of Quack going over. That's a great race from Quack. Dizzy Wizzy is right there. And Sparky going the wrong way at the moment, not too sure about that. Duck and Wonderland going over the line. This has been a really good competitive heat, and I don't think too many are stuck. Big Willow down the field though. Sparky won't be happy with that. Morag too. Good finish from Morag. Don't know what went wrong earlier in the race. Bit of congestion at the end there as we're getting used to that now. Daffy with that big hat as well. Quick flash of the results. We'll go through it in more detail later on, and they all go down into the sort of holding pen there, if you like. Still going on back down the field. Tweety Pie, Big Willow. They'll be disappointed with that with Big Willow. Dimples in there. Lisa finishing down the field as well. Huey as well. Tweety Pie and Big Willow with a little race of their own way down the field. Dimples, Ralphie, Quackers and Stacey stuck on that rock. Are they ever going to get off it, we wonder? Dimples crosses the line, and that, to me, and there's still one or two there. Well, they might as well stay there, really. They're not in the prize money, are they? Look quite contented as well, don't they, those two? And that was the course they had to navigate and took a few prisoners as well, didn't it? But a thrilling second heat. There's 3 to go through, and here we run through all the results from 1 to number 35. And just to say, Ducky Doo owned by Lick of the Marvel, Sophie owned by Joanne Fox, and Little Willow, Meg Wilson making the top 3, and those 3 we will see once again. Big Willow way down in 31st. Big Willow will not be happy with that, trust me.
Big Willow will be absolutely raging, but Nicola Marvel will be well pleased with her winner in the purple fez, Ducky Doo. 2 down, 2 to go.
33 go in Heat 3. How appropriate. Peking, Quacking Hell, Firequacker, Toffee, Daniel, Quackers, Mega Duck, Hugo. It's a tough course too. Peking at the right time. Quack Sparrow, Cafe 77, Come On You Spurs, Bubble 07, Web Ducky, Princess Periwinkle, Team Hemmel, Quack Doctor, Conster, Woody, Yarduck, Quackers, Richard the Bear Tufted, Quacky Clan, Fat Stuck 2, Team Stevenage, Dicky Duck, Daphne, Ed, Team Wellin, Leah, Jacob, Professor Billsby, Ducksworth, Teddy and Team Hatfield, and they are away. All 33 are away. And who is going to make the early running? It's Daphne up front early on in this third heat. Daphne going really well in Heat 3 with that pink umbrella and leading the pack at the moment. Quick Sparrow is well up there too. Tough, quite hard to pick them out at the moment. Hugo is going well. Come On You Spurs in fourth. Nasty bump for Come On You Spurs. But Quack Sparrow and Roar going well as well in the early stage of Heat 3. Mega Duck impaled there. Ella Bella, race of her own for Ella Bella. Quacky Chan going well. Cafe 77, bit of a bump there for Cafe 77. Again, we follow Quackers, taking her own route and straight into the fence. And off, one has spun off, they're not sure who it was. Team Hemmel is there. Mega Duck has done a U-turn, that won't help Mega Duck. Teddy's spinning as well. Team Wellin bouncing off the rocks. Dabby Duck Peking in there with Firequacker hot on her heels, peeking at the right time. That's a smooth steer between those rocks. Team Letchworth into the side, Daniel as well, and Quackers. They're all getting caught on that bank. Consta bounce off it as well. Who are we seeing here? Peking looking good. And Peking looking good and wins the third heat. Peking first in that third heat. Quacking Hell will come in and take second place, and Firequacker to take third. You'll have to take my word for it. You might not see them crossing the line, but that is the 1, 2, 3. Back down we go, back down the course. Roar, that is Roar, stuck on that fence. Woody coming through, Cafe 77 coming through, peaking at the right time in a good, will have a decent finishing time as well. And now they're all coming over very quickly. Quack Sparrow over the line very quickly. Cafe 77, that race is run. Bubble 07 finishing too. Team Stevenage at the back there. Quack Doctor going over. Conster, Yard Woody, Yard Duck. Richard the Bar Tuft is in there coming round that bend. See them very soon indeed. Fast Duck 2 finishing quickly. Richard the Bar and Team Wellin. Well, you've got to go the other way actually. A couple impaled. Quick Sparrow and Team Letchworth. And a quick flash of the results here. Or is this yeah, that's just a quick flash. We will give you a considered view of the results. You know the 1, 2, 3 anyway. And just those first three finished a long way ahead, I would have to say. There's a couple impaled on the rocks too, and another one taking a bump off the rocks as well. These are the tail enders really coming through. Team Hatfield, Ed, Teddy, Team Wellin, at the end of this third heat, and we'll want to see them all over the line before we give you the considered result. Professor Bilsby Duckworth and Teddy with the big sombrero, Team Hatfield, drifting in quite sedately, and I think there might be one still on the rocks there. Ella Bella is on the rocks, I believe, and you can see that course, Raw River stuck as well. That course really has taken a few out, and there's another what race? What race? We'll stay here, thank you very much indeed. That'll do us absolutely fine. Another very, very difficult course for the 33 that entered, and here is the considered results of Heat 3. Peking, owned by Claire Chewan, Quacking Hell, Ross Noakes, the owner, and Firequacker, owned by Philip Atkins. The top three, we'll see them again, and a quick run through of all 33 who entered the thrilling third heat. Great competition.
Quite a few hitting the rocks, some staying on the rocks as well. A fine victory for Peking and the yellow Mohawk and owner Claire Chewan. On we go then to the fourth and last heat.
36 go in this, the biggest field we have had. Nice to see a shot of the course before the race itself. Sri Ra, Lightning McQueen, Bruce, Willow, Lion King, Lucky Ducky, Garney, Stephanie, Jane's Ducky, Spartan, Flew Paul, Toledo, Laura Lil, Twinkle, Spartacus, Big Watto, James Pond, Olivia, Khalees, Taylor Torrent Duck, Tomsky, Daphne, Hannah Bay, Daisy, Hazel, Princess Ruth, Pelly Ruddy Duck, Mapanzu, Little Dot, Larry the Duck, Hulk, Daisy Duck, Gregory, Rocky, Grandad, Aye up, and Sue, and I up, they are off. 36 go. Will 36 finish? Very, very unlikely. Who's that up front at the moment? It is Willow. It's Willow with that distinctive purple crown there, leading the field and going very well indeed, steering a superb and ideal course down the middle, bouncing off that rock there, but Willow has a good advantage at the moment. Toledo not far off. Bruce is right up there too. Khalees not too far away. Laura Lil making ground on the inside. Ducky Duck bouncing off one of those obstacles. Aye up, well in that leading pack as well. But Willow's taking a nasty bump there. You're not supposed to do that, Willow. You're supposed to stay on the wet stuff. I wonder if that will have an effect later on in the race when he's going to need all sorts of stamina. Mayhem down the field. Willow though back on track and back in the clear, although being a little bit pressed, Willow by Sri Ra and Lightning McQueen. But Willow at the moment, clear distant, looking a real good favourite to win this fourth heat and go through and qualify. Grandad bouncing between the rocks in the frame though, at the sharp end of the race. Sri Ra coming through very well though in this heat, but Willow has it at the moment. Sri Ra though steering a good course, and Sri Ra on the inside, I think he's got Willow here, and Sri Ra has taken it, and Willow's gone veering off and will not finish in the top three. Absolute drama here. Lightning McQueen is second. Bruce comes in for third place. Willow, what were you doing at the end there? Cannot believe it. And now gone completely, bouncing off the rocks down the field. Willow's head's gone. It's gone. Here come the rest of them though in the chasing pack. These have all done exceptionally well. We'll give you the considered result at the end, of course. I'm sure you'll catch sight of your particular favourite duck going through. Jemima Duck is there. Daisy's stuck on the old rocks by the look of things. Olivia, not a bad race by Olivia. Big Watto safely over down into the collecting pond. Hannah Bay is there too. Taylor Torrent Duck in white over that finish line. Hulk stuck in that little group there who might just have lost interest in the race and want to take an early bath before they cross the finishing line. Here comes Little Dot. A quick flash of those results. The considered results coming up later on. And there we can have a look at that course, and Ayup, Grandad and Sue all making the distance in very much in their own time. And those three I don't think have any interest in finishing whatsoever. Rocky we saw bouncing around, but I think Rocky will go over the line quite safely. Ayup started very well, and then lost a lot of ground by the look of it. Woof somewhere behind that hill. Grandad finishing at a Grandad's pace, it would have to be said. Sue right behind Grandad, and Ayup they will finish. Oh, Sue joined that little gaggle there that aren't too interested in racing at all by the look of things. Ayup over the line. Sue, yep, come this way, Sue. Nice and sedate, and bop, plops down into that gathering pond down there. And that course took some toll on the 36 competitors, as we predicted it would. And there's still a couple out. Is that Woof Woof out there? It is indeed Woof Woof with a big smile. Enjoyed the experience. Shame about the result for Woof Woof. And those three there, just Duck Duck, Jemima Puddle and Winifred, just sitting there quietly saying, race what race? Here we go then. Here's the full result of Heat 4. Sri Rung owned by Molly Faulkman, Lightning McQueen owned by Otto Amy, and Bruce owned by Jonathan Aves, the top three. We'll see them all again, and we tick all the way through then to number 36, Sue.
So no further activity for the duck called Sue, but she-ra comfortably through to the final. We'll watch out for those distinctive grey bunny ears. Before the final, we look closely at our corporate supporters who are so important to the Willow Foundation.
Let's give our corporate backers a proper mention before the race. Smartbox, Quirk Deakin, Family First Consultants, Lewin Sport, DG, Folk by the Oak, Tillot's, Multiplex, The Galleria, Wrights and Skyline. Great supporters of Willow all, and we are off and running in the corporate race. Multiplex going pretty well, and Wrights up the front making the early running. We Are Family right there too. Tillot's in the mix. Wrights, as they come to that tight left-hander, still leading the field. Folk by the Oak already way off at the back of the field. Skyline bouncing around but looking good. Looks like Skyline has taken it up. That's great speed going through that section of the course from Skyline. Could have done with a bit of better steering though, and the steering is still awry as Skyline bounces around from rock to the island, but finds that little narrow course through on that far left-hand side. Smart Duck UK, first time we've seen Smart Duck UK picking things up. Quack Ducking, Tillot's, Wrights, Multiplex all on that far side. Smart Duck UK still there with the bowler hat of Skyline. Folk by the Oak, Speedy Beak, We Are Family. Look at Tillot's, look at the speed of Tillot's. Oh, Speedy, wrong direction though. Bit of a collision as well. Skyline, Quack Ducking, Smart Duck getting involved now. This is helter-skelter stuff. We Are Family looking to find a route. There's no way through that rock, I'm afraid. We Are Family. And there's another collision. My goodness me, these ducks are bashing themselves up. This is a punishing physical course for all concerned in the corporate race. Quack Ducking though, still looking pretty good. Smart Duck in the mix there as well. Quack Ducking, again, not taking the best geography really, so Smart Duck takes full advantage of that. Speedy Beak, Speedy straight off the course. Into the rock goes Quack Ducking. Smart Duck, that is smart. That's smart, and Smart Duck is the winner. Well done, Smart Duck UK. Smart Duck first across the line. Quack Ducking in the silver medal position. And I think it's going to be Wrights that will finish third. That's the 1, 2, 3. There goes Wrights. Over she goes for third place. Skyline, that's a good effort. Folk by the Oak, excellent as well. Multiplex, get things right and get over the line. You won't be far away. We Are Family stuck. Galley not going anywhere quickly. Tillot's into the rock. Multiplex sedately coming my way. Tillot's again seems to have lost all sense of geography. Multiplex plops over the line. Good effort from Multiplex. Tillot's, please come this way, Tillot's. Galley and We Are Family still trying to complete the course. Looking for ducks, I see Galley. Galley heading in our direction. We Are Family, Maroon. Quick flash of the results. We will give you the considered verdict a little bit later on. Tillot's crosses the finishing line. Galley making things pretty difficult. Surely won't be too long before Galley comes this way as well. Come on, Galley, this way, this way. Again, a full 360. Galley loving that place in the spotlight. We Are Family doesn't look as though it's going to cross the line at all, and Galley very much in her own style and her own pace over the line. What's happening here? We Are Family. We Are Family said, I'm not going any further. This feels very comfortable to me. That's the look at the course, and you can see all those hazards. And here are the results of the corporate race.
That's a fine win for long-term Willow supporters. Smart Box, Quirk Deakin and Wrights also go through. It's time for the big one, the final.
It's the climax of the night, the grand final. We have moved to Dubai for this one. Look at the sand and the palm trees behind. It is 18 to go. Bruce, Baked Sailors, Sophie, Gemma, Smart Duck UK writes, Shira, Lindsay, Fire, Quacker, Lightning McQueen, Quacking Hell, Benji, they're off. Just complete the runners and riders. Quack Ducking, Eaton Mess, Peking, Ducky Doodoo, Donald Duck Senior and Meg Wilson owning Little Willow. Rounding that first bend, who's up front? Lindsay's up front at the moment. Smart Duck UK in good order as well. Baked Sailors is right there. Eaton Mess there too. It's a winding course, very warm as well through those palm trees and the sand dunes. Baked Sailors still going well. A lot of ground to make up for Ducky Doodoo at the back, and it is Baked Sailors who is going really well up front at the moment, steering a very good course through the dunes. What else is making a significant impact at the moment? Baked Sailors clear, Lindsay in second place, Smart Duck UK third, Fire Quacker in 4. It's looking like Baked Sailors has this one in the bag. A big distance between Baked Sailors and the rest of the field. Donald Duck picking their own course, and we're picking our own course with that drone shot as well. Nice to see some ducks, wouldn't it? Fire Quacker there, Smart Duck UK still there. And again, looking around, Ducky Doodoo on his own, and it'll be nice to see exactly how this race is panning out. I'd love to tell you. If I'm very honest with you, I can't see. Perhaps you've got better eyes than me. Little Willow is there getting the first mention, and Donald Duck there too. And again, around that top end of the course, where are the leaders? Come on, drone, pick the leaders up and we'll be able to talk about them. Lindsay's well up there, surely. And Bruce going well too, up front. Bruce and Sophie, Fire Quacker. And this is Baked Sailors. Baked Sailors looking good. Baked Sailors looking good at the front of the race. And Eaton Mess there too. Peking, Donald Duck Senior. Quack Ducking, Ducky Doodoo. This coverage is appalling. How am I supposed to tell you who's doing what in this? It's all guesswork, to be quite honest. Show me a duck, show me a duck, show me what's up front, please. Bruce and Baked Sailors. Baked Sailors and Bruce, and Sophie is well there too. And it looks as though Bruce has got this one in the bag. Eaton Mess is there as well. Benji swerving from side to side. And the finish, Bruce has got this one sorted. Bruce wins. Bruce is the champione. Who's going to come in second place? Baked Sailors, surely. Bounces off one side. Baked Sailors, what are you doing, Baked Sailors? Bounces off the other side as well. Here comes Sophie. Watch out for Sophie. Oh, Sophie's done you, Baked Sailors. And here comes Gemma as well. Baked Sailors in an absolute meltdown. And Smart Duck has got 4th. And Baked Sailors in 5th place. What an astonishing finish. Baked Sailors froze. Baked to the floor there. Had an absolute nightmare at the end, Baked Sailors, and still having it. Oh, I can't believe what Baked Sailors has happened here. What a climax to the Willow Duck Race. No doubt about our first Willow Duck Race champion. It is Bruce. Sophie taking second place. Gemma in third. Smart Duck UK finishes 4th. And Baked Sailors, after all those problems, down in 5th. Here's how the rest finished, and Meg Wilson will not be happy with the position of Little Willow.
And we congratulate Bruce, the Willow Duck Racing Champion 2021. It's been chaotic. It's been confusing sometimes, it's been exciting, and it's been great fun too. I've enjoyed dipping my toe in the duck racing water. Thank you so much for your company, thanks for your support, and be sure to keep supporting the Willow Foundation. Bye-bye.